One of the most popular phones from Apple in recent years is the iPhone 11. Even though it is released in 2019, Apple still sells this device. The price of the iPhone 11 has fallen down to $500, which makes it one of the cheapest iPhones you can find it brand new. In this video, I'm going to tell you if you should still buy this device and if it is still worth it in 2022. When it comes to the build quality, the iPhone 11 is still very premium, just like every other iPhone. The back is made of glass, and it is glossy, so it doesn't hide fingerprints. The frame is aluminum, and even though it isn't as premium as the stainless steel found on the Pro models, it does a much better job on hiding fingerprints. The iPhone 11 is a very durable device, and it has held up very good to me. I have a cracked camera, but this happened after many drops, and it doesn't even affect image quality. On the front, the iPhone 11 doesn't look as modern, because the bezels are thicker than in other phones. If you are a tech person, you would probably go for the Pro models, but for regular users this shouldn't be a problem. The iPhone 11 is also IP68 water and dust resistant. The iPhone 11 has a 6.1-inch LCD display, and honestly speaking, the display of the iPhone 11 isn't that good. I won't call it terrible, but it has a lot of things that are outdated. Like I said earlier, it is LCD, which is inferior to OLED. Not only that, but the resolution isn't even Full HD. It is only 60Hz, but I wouldn't call it as a con since even the iPhone 13 has a 60Hz display. It doesn't even have a 3D touch display, and even though it replicates it with the software, it just isn't as fast. Not everything is bad, however, since it gets very bright for an LCD display, and the colors are very accurate. For a regular user that doesn't know the difference between LCD and OLED, the display of the iPhone 11 is good enough. On my iPhone 11 I have iOS 15, and I have to say I am very pleased with it. The UI is very fluid, and I have never experienced any lag. If you get this device this year, you are guaranteed to get at least more than 3 years of updates. When it comes to performance, the iPhone 11 is still a very powerful device. The Apple A13 Bionic chip is faster and more powerful than most of the Android chips of 2020 and even 2021. You can easily play heavy games with this device, and even do a lot of editing, and it won't even struggle a bit. Many times, however, I found the need for more RAM. It has only 4GB, and even with Apple's optimization, this isn't enough to keep many apps open in the background. The base storage of this phone is only 64GB, which I wouldn't recommend getting. The iPhone 11 has dual cameras on the back, a 12-megapixel main camera and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera. The cameras of the iPhone 11 are still good and reliable. In daylight, both cameras take sharp pictures with great dynamic range. In low light, however, only the main camera supports night mode, so pictures with the ultra-wide camera won't be as good. Portrait shots are also great, but I prefer taking portraits with a telephoto sensor, which this device doesn't have. On the front it has a 12-megapixel camera, and it too shines in daylight. Pictures are very accurate, and skin colors are always on point. Just like the ultra-wide camera, the front camera doesn't have a night mode, so it isn't as good in low light. The iPhone 11 does also shine in video recording. It can shoot videos up to 4K at 60 frames per second from all cameras, and video recording is amazing across all of them. Videos are very sharp and the stabilization is incredible. This device can record videos better than most of the Android flagships released in 2021. I would like to show you some of the samples I took with this device. Just like every iPhone in recent years, the iPhone 11 has stereo speakers, and these speakers are amazing. The sound from the speakers is very loud and clear. With the iPhone XS series and prior, the bottom firing speaker was louder than the one found on the earpiece, but with the iPhone 11 series, Apple did a great job making them similar. When it comes to the battery, the iPhone 11 is still great, at least if the unit is new. My device has been used for a long time, and naturally the battery is degraded. If you buy the 11 with 100% battery health, then it will get you easily through a day with a single charge. Light and medium users can stretch it even more. It supports charging up to 18 watts, and honestly it isn't that fast. It doesn't, however, come with a charger in the box anymore, which is very annoying. It does also support wireless charging, but it is even slower. Face ID is still the best and most reliable face scanner on smartphones. Even after so many years, Android smartphones still don't come close up to Apple's Face ID. For me, it has been a joy to use Face ID all those years. The last couple of years, however, I started missing a fingerprint scanner, because Face ID doesn't work with a mask. So should you buy the iPhone 11 in 2022? Well, it depends on the price and the condition of the device. First of all, you definitely shouldn't buy it for $500 directly from Apple, because it is too expensive. I think the most you should pay for this phone is $400. For this price you get a powerful device with a premium build quality, good and reliable cameras and great battery life. If you buy it used, be sure to check the battery health. You should only buy it if the battery health is more than 90%. If you have this phone and you are wondering if you should upgrade, I think you should do it only for the iPhone 13 or the 13 Pro. Users of the iPhone 11, I would like to hear your experience with this device in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.